chatting to us. Just how have you been and kind of how's your recovery been since the season's ended?
Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, recovery's gone well. I've been playing a bit of sevens over the summer. So yeah, still sticking at it. Been away on holiday, which is nice. But yeah, no, it's been good.
Just kind of how important for you is seven to kind of keep playing rugby over the summer when kind of some players maybe just relaxing more.
I do find it quite difficult to relax sometimes. Like I quite like staying active. And I think sevens is a great way. It's not too competitive, so it's a way for me to go and enjoy, play with my friends.
And then kind of just looking at Loughborough's season, how do you feel it kind of went from a Loughborough point of view, but also from a personal point of view for yourself?
Um, I think as a team, we're quite disappointed of where we have ended the season. Being eighth in the league isn't where we would have liked to have ended. Um, Personally, I think I started off the season well. Obviously, then broke my elbow quite early on. So then it's been quite challenging coming back from that. But overall, I think for me, it's been a okay season, I'd say.
And just how tough was that kind of recovery coming back from a broken elbow? Obviously, quite a significant injury for a rugby player. Just how tough was it for you to come back from?
Yeah, to be fair, I think mentally it was more tough, like coming back and you already feel like you're behind everybody else and you've got to, you know, pick up the pace and get back to where you previously were. And before breaking my elbow, I felt like I was performing well, and then coming back, it was quite challenging. I think I did come back and I proved my place back in the team, but yeah, it was definitely difficult.
And kind of looking at the season as a whole and kind of some highlights, what would you kind of pick as a favourite game or a favourite moment for yourself?
A favorite moment, I think the last game of the season, Saracens. I think for me, my performance at the end of the season, I was very happy with, and the try that I scored. I also think, from personally my point of view, I think like I played quite well. And that was a highlight from the season.
What about kind of like a toughest opponent? Obviously, there's so many teams like stacked full of international team like Saracens, international kind of 1 to 15. So kind of who was your toughest team you played against this season?
Toughest team. They're obviously the all the teams are, great to play against and all challenging in their own ways. But I'd probably say Gloucester, probably one of the toughest ones this season. Very physical and like definitely very challenging for us to come against. So yeah, I'd definitely say Gloucester.
And kind of if looking at Loughborough first, if you kind of had to give a player of the season, if you were picking a player of the season, who would you give it to from Loughborough this season?
Player of the season, I probably say Baz. I think she's a great player, great to play with as well. She has so much flair within her game, so unpredictable what she's going to do. It's just amazing playing alongside her.
Just kind of looking ahead to next season, what kind of your aspirations for seasons, like kind of from a personal point of view, but also from a team point of view as well?
For next season, personally, I just want to keep developing. Like, I just want to be somewhere where I can grow as a person on and off the pitch. Um, like somewhere that's a really supportive environment, and I think Lightning definitely has given me that this season as well. Next season, I think for Lightning, it's just to improve, do better than this season. Obviously, finishing eighth in the league isn't great, and for next season, we want to definitely go in and try and do better than that and compete with the top teams at the moment.
And kind of just to finish off, just how would you kind of sum up this season just in 3 words?
3 words. I'd probably say physical, definitely very physical. Um, Spirited, and to be honest, ultimately quite disappointing.
Yeah,
Would probably be my three.
yeah, perfect. Just thank you so much for chatting to us today. Best of luck for next season. Enjoy the rest of your off season as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.